and gentlemen of the YouTube Society. We are here today doing a brand new video in a brand new section that I'm going to do on my channel. This is number one of that said section. So here we are. We are going to do what I call a true and honest owner's review. So we're going to interview the owner of a car with their said car. So today with me is a good friend of mine, Jake, who owns this delightful Alfa Romeo Veloce. Hello. So this is the Alfa Romeo Mito Veloce with 155 brake horsepower as standard. Right, I've just owned the car since Thursday, so I'm still technically getting used to obviously to the feel of the car and obviously how it works and the actual driving, obviously the actual driving position of it, the actual feel of the vehicle. Yeah, it's I've only owned it about 9 days. I can honestly say it's a very engaging car in general. It's much more of a more exciting vehicle than obviously the past couple of cars I've owned. The first Alfa as well, so obviously it's the first of few many. Yeah, it's I like the it's when you look at the styling, it's rather unique obviously compared to obviously many super minis obviously of its time. I mean, if we come around here, the vehicle, it's 59 plates, so it's 10 years old. However, still by today's standards, when you look at it, it's still rather unique obviously for a car of this class. The car itself is designed by itself. I've yet got to obviously find out who that is in general. That first thought it was Giorgiaro, what I was on. Yeah, it's the car itself is obviously is the spec down from the Cloverleaf and the Quadrifoglio Verde model. So basically it only has 15 brake horsepower less than it has obviously of the upper spec models. The difference is as well, this has this doesn't have that suspension which the Cloverleaf model has. However, I've been assured it's equally fun car to drive, and it's also, from my personal experience, like, I would actually agree. So basically, talking a bit more the technical side of the car itself, it's a 4-cylinder, obviously 1.4 turbo benzina engine, which is technically the same as the 1.4 T-Jet fitted in the Abarth 500, Abarth Grande Punto, the Punto T-Jet, yeah, it's pretty much a detuned version of obviously like the multi-air unit, which, even though it's not the same multi-air engine, it's near enough the same engine itself. It's 155 brake horsepower standards with 16 valves, top speed of 133 mile an hour, and 0-60 in the claimed 7.1 seconds, which is rather impressive considering it for a car obviously got the size of its class. Right, so we're going to get on to the topic of the boot space. Now, typically in the super minis, obviously you're usually quite restricted in terms of obviously boot space and practicality. However, surprisingly, for the Alfa Mito, we have quite a rather a deep boot. Like obviously, it's not particularly wide and particularly obviously lengthy. However, the depth of it, you could probably get about maybe 5-6 bags of shopping in it at a push. And if we look underneath as well, we've got it all comes with you even got the perfect boot liner here, so obviously so it protects the carpets. And we have underneath we have like the obviously the spare wheel, obviously the jacket. It's the set all complete. Everything you need in case obviously any unfortunate events that you get a blowout, etc. So these seats as well, I believe these fall down to the back pretty well. Yeah, so it's rather practical for a car of its class. Right, so now we've gone through obviously the exterior shots and we've reviewed the engine obviously and the practical bits. Now let's see how it drives. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it to run some B-roads. We're going to see if it's actually true about the Alfa spirit with cars, with the Alfa Romeo. So we're going to take it through some B-roads. Let's see how this handles. It just feels so tight and all that, but once it folds the road really well, it handles, it just feels very lively, the car in general. Right, so we're going to go. Feel obviously the ride comfort is quite firm. However, you have to take into account obviously the tyres themselves. They are quite obviously of a thin profile, you see, and also the suspension layout is set up specifically by Alfa, so it is going to feel quite tight. However, the drive it's fantastic. It's one of the most. It's definitely a car that's been overlooked compared to obviously to its rivals, such as like the Audi S1 and the Mini Cooper S. So we've come down. We're coming to where I've been driving now, and it's. I tell you what, the ride feel is quite firm. I mean, you won't want to be taking loads off, so like obviously city driving routes surrounding this. The steering, it's not. The problem is, it still feels heavy, even like you see. So it's not. I wouldn't necessarily recommend the car for someone who maybe needs an easy car to drive. Like say if you're disabled, say if you've got problems with your limbs, etc. I mean, an able-bodied person like me, it's no problem for me because I can handle the car well. It's around town, and the engine feels balanced. It's not. It doesn't feel at all, unbalanced or rattly or anything. It's. I mean, what we could do. I mean, the clutch, the gear change. It's got that mechanical feel to it where you need to obviously make that bit more effort to change gear. However, it's all part and parcel of having a more premium obviously hot hatches. You want to feel like you're driving the car. However, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for someone who maybe just also does a few trips maybe to Tesco's or like obviously around town or go visit, like i.e. but what springs to mind an elderly person. But to be honest, it copes really well. I mean, what we could do is we could maybe drive into Grimsby for a bit. We're going to the town centre. We'll maybe drive around, do a bit of stop-start town traffic driving. Because as you can see, we're kind of rolling a bit of fuel. I think that B-road driver's kind of drained us a little bit of fuel, so we need to nip to Sainsbury's anyway. So. Right, so we're in town now. We're just so what we're going to do, we're going to drive through the town centre on the way to the petrol station. We're going to just see how it coats around town. Obviously, we've already established, obviously, when we was driving through Ulverston, that it's quite a firm ride and the steering is quite heavy. But what we're going to do is we're going to drive through and obviously do a bit of stop-start trying to land like. So at the moment, we're waiting at traffic lights. We're doing about 800 obviously RPM, obviously on idle. It feels alright at the moment. Obviously the cabin noises, if we just wind this window up a minute, cabin noise is pretty quiet. And it's obviously, you can hear the obviously the exhaust obviously quite humming away. However, it feels it's pleasant enough drive. Obviously, it feels stable. It's not too bad. We're just coming up now. So what we'll do is we'll talk about obviously some of the interior features as well. Like obviously when we look at, I mean, we've got obviously a radio with obviously standard FM radio, but I've also got what's the system called Blue and Me, which is like comes as standard with a lot of like Fiat Alfa obviously stuff. You can connect your phone to it. I say it's connected to my phone at the moment, but I'm currently having difficulties trying to obviously connect it properly. So I've got a trip computer. It gives me obviously my fuel consumption, my average speed, all that lot. Typical stuff that you find obviously modern era stuff. Obviously which station I'm on. Obviously blowers and all that lot. It's yeah, we've got I mean we've got obviously the glove box space, obviously pretty space. Pretty much fit all like basics in here. Yeah, I mean it's got obviously all cubby holes here and there. Got a little cubby on the side here which I use for my change and obviously my McDonald's tokens. A lot of predictable stuff usually. Yeah, it's not too bad. I've got an armrest here, which obviously it flips open. I've got some storage space there. Yeah, it's rather. I mean, it feels rather well equipped. I mean, there are a few drawbacks you can say, like obviously, I've only got one cup holder down there, which I think is a bit pathetic, really, considering obviously it's a 4-seater car. I sometimes feel like I'm a bit high up in terms of obviously the seating position, but again, it's based on the the Punto chassis, and that was obviously a similar, obviously similar cabin layout. Yeah. Other than that, it's rather it's adequate.